no different to designing a surfboard, designing and developing a fin, being, having that freedom where it's your fin and it's you being able to make your choices about what you make it from. That's why we've chosen what we've done. Keel for the Red Baron, a performance fin for the Black Baron. And we made it easier for people. You buy a JS, you got a fin to go with it. You're not guessing, you know that we've tested these fins with these boards and that's how they're going to perform. We've used the most cutting edge materials, we believe, because we love carbon. Amazing twang, they're super light, stiff base, nice and foiled and twangy in the tip. I heard Joel Parkinson say they're probably the better twin fins that he's used based on how hard he can push his twinny. We've teamed up with MFC Finco and PI because he's at the cutting edge of fin design at the moment. From boards you're seeing getting ridden at Jaws, tow boards, paddle boards, all the way down to our performance twins. That's who we've chosen to make a fin with.
The target for MFC is always being focused on creating the best product possible. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. Sometimes it takes a couple of years for research and development. But because we're so focused on really putting to the market something that we really like and we really know that we perform. So working with JS, for me, it has been something that, I see how Jason works and how his team works, and it's been amazing for me to be able to match our work and our idea to a board brand of this level. So the fin is obviously built in epoxy resin with RTM molded constructions. There is a layer of a glass, then there is a Soric 3000 foam core, which comes from the family of the core mat, which people are more familiar with. And then there's 2 layers of 200 grams of carbon with a particular orientation to control flex and torsion. All our JS MFC fins are made out of epoxy resin for 3 particular reasons. Number 1, the epoxy is a better bonding than polyester with the fibers and the layups. Number 2, flex memory and shelf life. A flex memory of an epoxy fins, it lasts all over 2 years. With the polyester, it's between 6 months to 1 year. Number 3 is the epoxy strength. The epoxy bonds at 2000 psi versus the polyester that bonds at 500 psi.
So additional to the constructions, we have a couple cool features on the design. First of all, the maximum draft of the profile, as you can see, is about 38% of the cord width. So it's a very fast profile we've been using here. And then we have here the profile goes a little thinner here close to the base, so the water will flow faster closer to the board on our twin keel, and is way more accentuated, obviously because the chord of the twin keel is really wide. So you can see this feature here, this part with my arrows, you can actually see that here is thinner and it gets thicker when it gets wider. So this will be extremely fast as a keel fin.